Two of the area's biggest school districts raising concerns tonight about charter schools.
The plea to parents comes as Kentucky lawmakers return to Frankfort tomorrow to consider overriding Governor Beshear's veto of a bill that directs tax money to charters. Our Danielle Miskell joins us now with details on why Jessamine and Fayette counties are pushing back against the plan.
So Jessamine County Superintendent Matt Moore sent a letter out to parents today saying that he is concerned about Kentucky opening charter schools because it would take money away from the public school system. One of the sponsors of the bill that I spoke with today says that those concerns aren't going to be an issue.
If you take a look at the statewide school assessments, we're not doing very well in terms of reading at grade level or doing math at grade level.
Sponsors of House Bill 9 believe charter schools offer an opportunity to turn those low numbers around.
I sponsored it because I believe in competition.
Kentucky is one of few states in the country which doesn't have charter schools, but supporters think its success in other states could help here.
Hopefully the other school districts will take a look at it and do what they can to emulate what is being successful.
But superintendents like Matt Moore of Jessamine County warned that charter schools would hurt the public school system. First, he writes, by allowing tax dollars from Jessamine County to be diverted to other charter schools in other counties.
I believe that anytime we could help improve the education of our kids regardless of what county they're in, it is good for the entire state.
Moore's letter also warns that the voice of Jessamine County citizens would be taken away. However, Representative Beckler is hopeful that school boards would only act in the interest of the districts.
If there is a reason to have charter schools, then the school boards can authorize it. If they don't feel that their particular district it is a good fit, then they would not be authorizing a charter school.
Matt Moore writes, the U.S. Department of Education showed about 25% of charter schools failing because of financial mismanagement.
I would point out that that report implies that 75% of them did not close. So while I think 25%, is certainly way too high, the fact is that 3/4 of them haven't run into that.
And Fayette County Superintendent Dr. Demetrius Liggins wrote an op-ed piece last month also opposing this bill. Now, lawmakers are going to return to Frankfort tomorrow and Thursday to consider overriding Beshear's vetoes, including for this one. Live in the newsroom, Danielle Miskell, Fox 56 News.